Alright, welcome to my Mace Windu early gameplay and review. Finally, the skin is in Fortnite. We've waited ages, seemingly, for this. So when can you get your hands on Mace Windu? He comes to the item shop Friday, May 9th. So 2 days from today. Remember, that's American time zones for those of you in Europe. Friday, May 9th, American. So you can get the skin sold separately for 1,500 V-Bucks, and he does have a Lego style. Let's see what that looks like real quick. Okay. That's not too bad. You can see his robe there. He does not have the hood up style for that, though. Then you can get the Jedi Order Crest Pickaxe for 800. Unfortunately, it's not his purple lightsaber. You can get the Mace's Model Interceptor sold for 300 V-Bucks. He's got an emote, which I'll show you in a minute because I want to talk specifically about that, for only 300 V-Bucks, so that's a steal. His wrap is pretty cheap too at 300. And he's got a bass guitar called the Mace Windu. Get it? Mace Windu, Mace Windu. It says this party's just getting started. And then you could buy all of that together for 2,000 V-Bucks, so a pretty solid priced bundle. 2,000 V-Bucks for everything, that's not too bad. So let's take a look in the locker, and then we'll go on to my review map and take a peek at everything in more detail. So his description says, powerful Jedi and former master of the Jedi Order. Of course, he's part of the prequel trilogy. Now, he does have 3 different styles. So you got Mace Windu with the full robe on. You got hood down, where you can see his bald head. That'll give a clean aim down sights, though. No hair whatsoever. I love it. And then my personal favorite is robe off. I love this style. It's that nice tan. You can clearly see his lightsaber there. Got some knee-high boots on. Just a flawless looking skin. They did a phenomenal job. It looks exactly like Samuel L. Jackson as well. Good stuff. The back bling is yet another model. So we've got a ton of these. Poe's model X-Wing. We've got Anakin's model Interceptor. I think there's even another one in the Battle Pass. They seem to just miniaturize all the gliders and put them as reactive back blings. So it says a perfect scale model of Mace Windu's Jedi Interceptor. And then he also has the Mace Windu guitar. For Pickaxe, again, no purple lightsaber. Instead, we got the Jedi Order crest. It says maintain peace across the galaxy. So at least it has a little purple on there. Purple and gold. Same thing for the guitar. It's purple, which is cool. So obviously for a glider, we got to go with the Jedi Interceptor because that's his backbling. For a contrail, I'm doing the training remote trail. Obviously, we're doing his wrap, which is also reactive. Although I'm not sure how it's reactive. Let's see. Oh, of course, it lights up purple. Why not? Tease us with that purple lightsaber. Okay, so speaking of the lightsaber, let me show you this emote. It's called Training Droid Practice. You can see one of the training droids shooting lasers, and we're deflecting it. We're Jedi skilling it. But what is he holding? Are you telling me they couldn't do a lightsaber for this? That's like a Timu lightsaber, a Dollar General lightsaber, if you will. He's got a wooden sword, it looks like. I mean, even in the avatar picture over there, I thought it was going to be a lightsaber. They couldn't even put a lightsaber for this one emote. It just boggles my mind. Why are they so against lightsabers? I don't know. I heard that the item shop is going to have some more XP-related unlockables. We have to earn XP first and then be able to buy them. Last time we had that, it was some serious good stuff, like the original Renegade Raider. So people are assuming that it could be the lightsabers. There's 4 of them. Obviously, there's more than 4 colors of lightsabers, but who knows? Maybe it could be the lightsabers. That'd be amazing. And then if so, I wonder if this emote would change. We'll see. But right now, I'm disappointed. Cool emote, but made less cool by not having a lightsaber. For sure. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the Jedi Interceptor. First of all, if you haven't seen this contrail, you can see the training droids actually fire lasers, which is kind of sweet. And here's the Jedi Interceptor. Wait, is this one reactive? Let's see. Nope, you can't close the wings on that one. Does the droid move at all? No. So this is the exact replica on his backbling, so it's kind of cool. And it's not a ginormous glider, so it definitely fits. Okay, so first of all, let's see if the backbling is reactive like the other backblings like this. So normally all you have to do is run, and the wings will either open up or fold down. Let's see. Yeah, so that is the case. You can see right there they open up. Are they supposed to be purple like that? The glider I had didn't look purple, it looked more maroon. So that's literally all you have to do, just walk fast. You don't even have to sprint. But if you sprint, obviously the same effect happens. And the moment you stop, they fold back down. So not the best reactivity, but an easy one to accomplish. So no eliminations required. All you gotta do is move, pretty much. Alright, let's take a 360 approach here. He looks pretty good. This, of course, is the first style with the hood up. So from your perspective, that's pretty much all you're going to see, just the robe. I don't know what's up with my color scheme. I don't know if this is just how he looks, or if my map is faded a little bit, but his cloak doesn't look as brown as it did in the locker. Maybe that's why the colors are off on my back bling as well. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, let's do the pickaxe pull-out sound and swing animation. I'll be quiet. Here you go. Okay, well, nothing really special. Let me see in the dark here. It's got a little bit of a goldish contrail. Let me see if there's a splash. Of course, they'd give us a disappointing pickaxe. Why not? Okay, I take that back. That is a unique splash. Hold on. Yeah, it's got like a darker explosion in the background. So it's not that noticeable, but that 100% is different than normal. So let's try the pickaxe here. Nothing really special. Alright, how about aim down sights over here? We'll check out the wrap too. So yeah, the hood up. That's pretty much all you're seeing. You can't see any bit of his face whatsoever. Shooting his weapon, however, you can clearly see the reactivity. Let's turn the lights off for that. Oh yeah, much more noticeable in the dark. So just a slight bit of purple, that's it. How about on the shotgun? Yep, minuscule. So this will look way better on the wrap skin, I think. And in the dark, you can see that the interceptor model there glows ever so slightly. Right there. So overall, a clean aim down sights, though. Obviously, when you pull that hood down, it's going to be even better, in my opinion. We'll see, though. So with the robe on, you don't necessarily need a back bling. Especially this one. Let's get in a limb and just see if anything happens. I doubt it, though. I'm going to look at the back bling in particular. Nope, nothing at all. Let's take the back bling off, and then we'll do the emote. Okay, so, yeah, without it, just as nice. Kind of looks even better, I think, without something square in the middle of the robe. So I think if you're running this style, you don't need a back bling for sure. Robe kind of goes into the wrap a little bit here. Let's do his training droid practice. Oh, Palpatine. See if you can replicate my emote. I can't remember if this one is. Does it let you? No? How do you like my lightsaber here? A Mickey Mouse toy. That's an evil laugh. I love it. Please don't knock me off a window, okay? Please. Okay, so here's the guitar. So obviously it protrudes up a bit and it's interactive if you equip both the back bling and the pickaxe. So let me do the pull-out sound here. I'll be quiet. Okay, so definitely has a nice sound effect. How about a splash? Yeah, nice purple splash effect. I think this is better than the actual pickaxe that came with him. Okay, so I just messaged my map creator and he said the skybox broke and that's why the color scheme is messed up. So I might have to hop into a match real quick just to see what he looks like because I feel like this color scheme is all messed up. Interesting. Okay, so regardless, that's the first style. This pickaxe is pretty sweet too. Okay, so with hood down, I think the back bling looks a little better. That's not too shabby. It just looks so much weirder when you just have all that robe and it's just smack dab in the middle. I don't know. This one just looks more clean, in my opinion. Speaking of more clean, let's look at the aim down sights. Yeah, look at that. That's the Mace Windu I know and love. Very cool all around. So this is not too bad of a style. And then lastly, let's go to my personal favorite. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, look at that one. That is a beautiful looking skin. I will chop you up, sir, with my fake lightsaber. Meow, meow, meow. All right, let's see the aim down sights on this one. Very smooth. Look at that. I love that tan effect. I like this skin. This is probably the one that I'll be running when I rock this skin. Looks good all around. Again, you can see his lightsaber there on the front. Pretty cool. And let me just show you without the back bling too, just in case. That's not bad either. So this will give you your best aim in, and in my opinion, the cleanest looking look. Cleanest looking look? Am I allowed to say that? Looking look? Oh, okay. All right, let me show you the wrap on the wrap skin. Okay, so as anticipated, this one does look pretty sweet. You can see the crest smack dab in the middle. You barely see that when you actually aim in with the wrap. It's right where you hold the weapon, so not very noticeable. But on the wrap skin, clear as day. And that is what lights up. So that's way better. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's turn the lights off. I think this is going to look amazing in the dark. Check this out. Yeah. Let me look from the front here. Okay, so there's no purple on the front whatsoever. That's pretty sweet. Well, now I kind of wish this pickaxe lit up purple, just like that. Maybe when you got a hit or hit a weak spot, that'd be amazing. No dice, though. So the wrap 100% looks better on a wrap skin. 100%. So my map creator, Brandocious, said that Fortnite messed with the lighting this season, and I can see it. Everything looks weird, like brighter, lighter, bluish. And it definitely reflects, as you saw in my map. But in-game here, it looks a little better. However, the interceptor is still a weird pinkish purple. So look what the actual interceptor looks like. It's like a maroon. So I don't know why this one's a pinkish purple. At first, I thought it was just my map, but no. That 100% is what it looks like. Huh. You know, someone said that all the blasters don't display your wrap this season. Is that true? I never actually noticed. Let's see. They all have their own wrap, I guess? Let's see. Oh, they sure do. That's so dumb. So there's no point in running a wrap this season? I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I guess if you play Reload or OG. Okay, so the robe still doesn't look as dark as it did in the locker. So I guess my map wasn't that busted, even though the color is a little messed up. And he's just a great looking skin. I think they did a phenomenal job. If only he had the purple lightsaber, this would be a 10 out of 10 skin. I love all the styles. The back bling's just okay. I feel like you don't even need the back bling. But the pickaxe is where it's lackluster. Again, if you had the purple lightsaber, it would be flawless because everything else is good. That would change the emote too, and it would be literally a 10 out of 10 skin. So with the crude makeshift pickaxe, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 just because I love all three styles so much. I think they could have done better with the back bling, but it is what it is. So there you go. Mace Windu comes to the shop on Friday, May 9th. 2,000 V-Bucks for the entire bundle is a steal, in my opinion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated, and don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.